This is the T9S wireless earbud. This one I actually bought it from Shopee Singapore about 3 months ago, and finally I have actually had the chance to actually do a proper review and testing. Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So basically in my channel here, I do a lot of testing and reviewing of budget and affordable wireless earbud in the process to actually help you to decide before you hit the buy button. So now without further ado, let's get into today's review. So the T9S wireless earbud in Shopee Singapore is a fairly new wireless earbud. Not many people actually bought it. I saw it came up and at around 15 Singapore dollars. How's the sound? How is the battery life? Well, stay tuned because we're going to be answering all these questions right now. So let's start with the general build and design. In terms of the packaging, I would say it's very basic, very simple, no frills, not much wastage, as compared to the more luxurious and premium brands out there. Alright, now it actually gives a very unique clamshell design. You see here, it opens up like a clamshell. Okay, I like it. Now, so the version I got is actually the black color. There is another color which comes in white, so there are actually two colors available, black and white. You can choose which one you want. I got the black because I find that it's nicer in terms of the overall design. Now the body itself is actually made of plastic. You can have a listen. Right, and the overall finishing from the lid to the case itself to the body is actually matte finishing. A little bit special is that for the lid itself, it's slightly textured, as you can see here. Alright, and it's good that, because it's of the matte finishing with the textured surface, it's not easy to have scratches and scuffs and this kind of stuff. Alright, when I hold it in my hand, it feels very sturdy. Also could be due to the fact that the housing, it is using a pretty thick plastic. Even if you look at the lid itself, it's not very flimsy. It has it's using pretty thick plastic, alright? And at the back of the case, you will actually see the USB-C cable. Yes, this is actually using USB-C. It's a USB-C charging port, alright? And then on top of the case, you will actually see this thing. Now this a bit rounded rectangular thing. This is actually the LED display, which actually shows you the battery life of the case, and it actually has very big text, very readable. Now to access the earbuds is pretty easy. All you need to do is lift the lid and you actually see the earbuds inside, which is actually laying horizontally. Now let me take out the earbuds first. Now the design of the earbuds, as you can see from here, I would say that it's like a cross between AirPods 2 and AirPods Pro, whereby the head itself is like the AirPods Pro, and then the stem is like the AirPods 2. Right? Now the stem itself is actually textured. You can actually have a closer look. It's actually textured, just like the lid. Alright, so it actually provides a very good grip on the earbuds itself, or on the earphone itself. Even if, let's say, doesn't matter your fingers or your hands are wet or they're oily, the textured surface actually gives you a pretty decent grip so that it doesn't feel slippery and it wouldn't fall out of your hand. Now the ear tips, as you can see here, they're pretty long. Let me remove the silicone. Okay, they're longer than usual, so it will actually go in deeper into your ear canal. Alright, but the good thing is that the silicone seal which are provided, I like it. It's pretty thick, but it's also pretty soft as well. Now, wearing the T9S for long hours, doesn't actually cause any pain or fatigue to my ears, as they actually feel almost weightless when I was actually wearing that. Another thing to take note about the design of the T9S is that they are not IPX rated, but even still, I've actually worn them for jogging. It's perfectly fine. I haven't really tested them to be washing under water tap. I wouldn't really recommend them because they are not IPX rated. On the flat side of the earbuds, okay, you will actually see the physical tactile button. Now, it actually has all the essential controls except for volume control. Other than that, the controls are all non-customizable. It also doesn't have their own app now, so it means that you can't do any further controls, and there's also no built-in EQ. But I mean, the EQ is something you can actually easily access in your favorite, music application or within your own phone to do the EQ customization. Now, another thing to take note is that even though they have a ear tip which goes into your ear canal, there is no active noise cancellation feature in this earbud, but they do provide some decent level of physical noise cancellation because they actually provide silicone seal to block out some of the noise. Now, in terms of battery life, I would say the T9S, when it comes to music, they're able to last around 3.5 hours at 100% volume. When it comes to phone calls, they're actually able to last around 2.5 hours. And when it's on low battery, you actually start to experience intermittent disconnection. Now, in terms of the case, like I mentioned earlier, the LED panel here actually has a large readable text. Now, they are actually able to recharge the earphones up to 3 times, right? And the good thing is that you're able to actually recharge the earbuds independently. It's using a USB-C port, no longer micro USB. And it takes about 1 hour to charge the earbuds from 0 to 100. For the case itself, it will take about 2 hours to charge from 0 to 100. Now, when you're actually charging the case and the earbuds and the earphones inside, the moment you plug in the USB-C cable, the LED panel here will actually light up with running numbers, and once it's actually 100% charged, you will see that the number on the LED panel will remain at 100. That is to show you that it's actually 100% charged. Now, in terms of connectivity, it's pretty easy. All you need to do is to follow the instruction guide provided by the manufacturer. The entire process is pretty easy. It's a breeze, whether it's with my iPhone or it's with Android phone, with my MacBook Air, or with my Lenovo Legion laptop. And I'd like to beg your pardon because as I'm recording this video, it's a thunderstorm out there. The thunder is rolling, all this kind of stuff. So you might hear some deep rumbles in the background. That is because there's a thunderstorm going on right now outside. Now, besides that, once you actually completed the pairing with the T9S, you're actually able to use the earbuds, the earphones independently immediately. It means you can use it one by one. Besides that, reconnection with the phone and the T9S is pretty quick. It takes only about 2 or 3 seconds. And even if, let's say, you want to switch between single earphone to dual earphone, it is done very effortlessly. You don't need to do additional steps to make them reconnect. They will just reconnect back automatically. Now, other than that, it's important to take note that at such a price point, the T9S do not support multi-device connection, so at any one point in time, it can only be connected to one device. And not only that, the physical controls are pretty accurate because it's actually tactile, so it detects pretty quickly. Now, in terms of sound quality and music quality, I would say is that in terms of the music, the volume output is not really very loud, even at 100%. In terms of music, I would say overall the music is pretty flat due to a few reasons. Firstly, there's no bass, which actually makes all music sounds very flat. There's no sound stage, there is very poor instrument separation. Though what I would have to say is that vocals and voices are very clear on the T9S and they're always in front. So I would say is that the T9S is very suitable for podcasts, for explanatory videos, those how-to videos, or like my type of videos, alright? Reviews, there's a lot of talking. It's very suitable for those. But otherwise, I would say it's not very suitable for music enjoyment. Neither are they suitable for, movie watching. Now, in terms of using the T9S for gaming, I would say it's so-so due to the fact is that, you still get the left channel or right channel, but it's just that due to the fact that there's no bass, so sound effects from the game itself will sound very flat. You won't really be able to enjoy and be really immersed in the game. Not only that, there's a significant sound latency delay in the sound effects. So I really do not recommend getting the T9S for gaming as well. And finally, the next segment of the video, I'll be showcasing some audio clips to show you the microphone quality of the T9S. So do remember to put on your headphones. Now, the first sound clip will be actually demonstrating the microphone quality of the T9S when you're using them indoors.
Hi everyone, this is a mic test on the T9S wireless earbud. I'm currently in an indoor environment. Let me know what you think of the voice quality. This is a mic test on the T9S wireless earbuds. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Now, the second sound clip is to demonstrate the microphone quality of the T9S if you're trying to have a phone conversation in a coffee shop.
Hi everyone, this is a mic test on the T9S wireless earbud. I'm currently in a coffee house. Let me know what you think of the voice quality. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a mic test on the T9S wireless earbud. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Now, the third audio clip is to demonstrate the microphone quality of the T9S when you're walking around the shopping mall and you need to answer a phone call.
Hi everyone, this is a mic test on the T9S wireless earbud. This is a mic test on the T9S wireless earbud. I am currently walking around the shopping mall, so do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
The last audio clip is to demonstrate the microphone quality of the T9S with video conferencing apps such as Zoom. And I'll be doing a cost comparison with the built-in microphone on my M1 MacBook Air.
Hi everyone, this is a mic test on the T9S wireless earbud. So this is how my voice will sound like, on the T9S via Zoom. I'm actually currently indoors without any mask. So let me know what you think of the voice quality. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a mic test on the M1 MacBook Air built-in microphone. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a mic test on the M1 MacBook Air built-in microphone. Alright, so finally, we have come to the most important question, and that is it worth it to get the T9S? Well, let's look at the pros, shall we? Now, in terms of the positives, the T9S has a huge LED display, which is good. And it's actually on the outside, so at any one point of time, you're actually able to know how much battery is left inside your case. Not only that, it has very decent microphone quality. A lot better than some earbuds which are like 2 times the cost. It's good for podcasts, alright, because of its clarity in voices, and it has really very decent battery life at this price point. Now, in terms of the cons, They're not suitable for gaming, neither are they suitable for music and movies. And the last thing is that they are not IPX rated, so they are not really very suitable for intensive sweaty workout sessions. So looking at the pros and cons, I would say is that if you're actually looking for an inexpensive pair of wireless earbud, for you to do your work, you're like working from home or you're in the office, you're always having a lot of video conference, Zooms and Skypes, etc., and you don't really care about music quality, you can actually consider the T9S. Otherwise, if you want a pair of wireless earbud which is also able to have good music quality, not just have microphone quality, you can actually consider the following earbuds. The first one will be the BTH241, which I just recently reviewed. You can click on the link here. Or you can look at the MPOW M Dots wireless earbud. Again, you can click on the link here to have a look at the review which I did. And the third one is actually from Tautronics. It's the Tautronics Sound Liberty 77. Again, same thing, you can click on the link here to have a look at my review of the earbuds. All the things I've mentioned, I'll be putting in the links in the description below. Feel free to check them out, click on them. Okay, so there you have it. This has actually been my personal coverage of the T9S. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, it will be sound amazing if you could actually hit the smash button, and more importantly, subscribe to my channel, and definitely do share my video with your friends who are also considering to get wireless earbuds for their own use. That's all the time we have today. Thank you for watching till the end. My name is Johnny, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.